Hello guys, so what we're gonna discuss today is all about the Nendoroid doll Osamu Dazai. And yep, this is a bootleg, a knockoff, a fake. It's from China, you know. And let's take a look at the box. And now at the top part, you can see there's no GSC logo there. And yep, the box is really destroyed because it only came to my house with just one sheet of bubble wrap. And now let's take a look at the back. You can see the characters here are still Japanese. They kept the information there. The black part, it just says there that this is a movable figure, and the middle part is it's like the list of the contents, which is the trencher coat, etc. And then here, this is the choking hazard warning, and not for children below 3 years old. And let's take a look at the sides. They copied the original box, but they took out the logos and other GSC information. Okay, so time to open this guy. Well, if you can see that the stand is really dirty, and yep, you don't see any care given to these items. And this strap it's like a thin wire inside it. And then ooh, there's the collared shirt. It's the vest shirt. And looking at these items, the stitching are not that refined. You can see lots of loose stitches, or like loose there. And then there's the khaki pants together with 2 socks. Okay, now let's take a look at the actual Nendoroid itself. It's Dazai, yay. I'm gonna unwrap him now. Okay, so I'm gonna remove the shoes and the extra hands and lay them all down here so everyone could see all the accessories and parts it comes with. Okay, time to unwrap this baby boy. The wrapping is just a simple plastic and it's not that thick, unlike the GSC plastic for the Nendoroids. And if you would look closer, the white part is a bit dirty. And for the arms, instead of having bandages like design, it's just plain white. And the paint is a bit chipped. It's not that great. And you can see here, his face is a bit glossy and it's really shiny. And as expected for bootleg Nendoroids, removing the face plates and disassembling is a bit difficult because there are some errors with the molds. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna trim some parts so that the parts would be looser and then assembling them would be easier. I build model kits, that's why I have a hobby knife and other tools. And then trim some more parts. And see, it fits perfectly, easier now. Just a little bit of trimming. And for the trench coat, you can see that it's not stitched properly and lots of loose ends there. And the proportions are not that great, it's a bit big compared to what I've seen on the box. And for this vest type, you can see the collar is really big, so I'm gonna trim that later on. It has a velcro, so you could attach it. And now for the khaki pants, it's also a bit large, so putting it on later, yeah, it's gonna be loose. It also has velcro in front for the zipper. You can see the inside, it's not stitched properly. And for the tiny socks that are also loose. Okay, moving on to this stand. It's a magnetic stand and it's very dirty. Lots of dirt and smudges there. And for these additional stands provided, and I'm guessing you could use them with the Nendoroid stand. There's an extra neck and extra stands. I don't know what this little circular thing does. Ooh, it's magnetic. And now it's Osamu Dazai all dressed up. So you can see the collar is really big. Yeah, he doesn't look that bad, but yeah, the pants are loose. You could see his booty there. And the socks are a bit large. Yep, it's loose. And now with the trench coat, Unfortunately, the wires here are too big, so you can actually wrap them inside the belt. So yeah. Yeah, it's a good thing that he could stand. Yep, he could stand on his own. For the viewers in the Philippines, I'm gonna have a Nendoroid giveaway. I'm gonna give away 2 GSC Nendoroids, and you just need to like this video, subscribe, and then comment on a post I would put in my Facebook page called Pinsan Ko. I will post this video, and then just comment there your favorite Nendoroid and why. Okay, now for some articulation. Move the head side to side. It could go 360 degrees. And for the arms, you could move it like that and forward, and then side. Yep, it's a bit difficult to move because the joints are a bit tighter. I don't have a Nendoroid doll yet, so I don't have a comparison, but overall the joints are tighter compared to my GSC Nendoroids. And there's a little bit of ab crunch there, and yep, flexible legs. You could move them backward and forward. There's a knee bend there. It's not double jointed, so only 90 degrees. Then it could go backwards up to that far. Fortunately, he cannot do front splits, but he could do some, he could do some splits. He can't do the side splits, but front splits he can do it. And for the shoes, they got these little magnets. Yep, they're the magnets, so you could use them for the magnetic stand. Oopsie. Now to test the compatibility with the Nendoroids. Okay, so I have here my Nendoroid Ruri or Liuli. She's the B girl. And I'm gonna check if the head could stick to the Nendoroid doll body. It's nice. It snaps in perfectly and it fits. Just need a little bit of pressure. Oops. Okay, let's try now with Ruri. Yep, see? Turn it upside down and it's still intact. And next, testing Dazai's head to the Nendoroid body. You can see his face is a bit glossy and shiny, but nonetheless, it fits perfectly. For tightening the joints, I use some glue, and then I'll just let it dry there so that the joint, the pegs would be thicker, so it would be tighter when you return those joints. And for the color, what I did here is I trimmed it. In conclusion, it's trash. Just buy the original.